like sucking, but I ain't gay.
Legit bad podcast.
Fuck those honkies.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
He really knows how to suck a wiener.
Hello, welcome back to Planet Retard. We got more stupid stories for you tonight. Just a reminder, our Magic Mind thing, if you didn't hear it on the last Planet Retard, if you have a shitty job or just any other reason why you'd want to try Magic Mind.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a shitty job. I don't want it to be like super negative.
No, it could just be because you want to fucking try it. But the better the story, or the crazier the story, or the better your reason, the better chance you have of winning it. And we're going to send 5 free bottles to whoever wins that. And we're going to read the first submission we had.
I don't know. We shouldn't start it out this way.
Well, no, I just want to read his email, and then we can get on with the stories.
Okay.
We'll talk about Magic Mind later. It's fine. I just wanted people to know off the top that we had a contest going on.
So yeah, so a guy wrote in, Graham, I think.
Or a dude.
Graham Sky. I looked him up on Facebook like a stalker. I think it is a guy for sure.
He'll appreciate that.
And he just said his job is terrible. He stacks newspapers. It sounded like everyone that worked there hated him, and he said he needed the Magic Mind stuff. It was pretty awesome. I'm probably going to send you one anyway, dude, just cuz. He was the first one to write in. I want to hear all your stories. It doesn't have to be about work.
Well,
That's my reason for taking Magic Mind, but it doesn't have to be yours. If you're going through something that is maybe a little bit challenging and you just want to see the brighter side of life.
Well, the reason people hate him at his job is because he's the only white guy.
White people are awesome.
Yeah, we think you're awesome too. All right, let's get to the stories. Let's do the buttons, all the buttons. Share screen. Share screen options. Oh, nope.
I'm good at this.
No, it's different when it looks like this. I'm not kidding. Why does it just not have the thing? Oh, there it is. All right, we'll figure it out like usual. All right, so Nobel Prize news. Nobel Prize winners include research into butt breathing and coin flips.
This is right up your alley.
I've been practicing butt breathing for quite some time. There's a video with this one, but I'll read a little bit first. The Journal of Improbable Research announced this year's IG Nobel Prize winners, including a team who researched mammals that breathe through their butts. The 34th first annual, a tongue-in-cheek celebration of unusual scientific achievements, that's why, was held Thursday at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The ceremony, inspired by, but not affiliated with, the Nobel Prizes, was held in person after being held virtually for the past 3 years. 10 prizes were awarded at the ceremony, which is also live-streamed on YouTube. This year's Peace Prize was posthumously awarded to B.F. Skinner for his 1960 research into whether live pigeons could be housed inside missiles to guide their flight paths.
Ugh. That's the Peace Prize?
Oh, the 1960s.
That is very tongue-in-cheek. That's quite the Peace Prize.
The Botany Prize went to... There's been weird actual Nobel Peace Prizes that are like... has nothing to do with peace at all. The Botany Prize went to Jacob White and Philippe Yamashita for finding evidence that some real plants imitate the shapes of neighboring artificial plastic plants.
That is so cool. I love plants so much. They don't have eyes, but they can imitate that. How do they know?
They can feel the vibes, man.
There's something cool about plants. Anyway, what's next?
The Anatomy Prize went to a team of scientists from France and Chile for studying whether the hair on the heads of most people in the Northern Hemisphere swirls in the same direction, clockwise or counterclockwise, as hair on the heads of most people in the Southern Hemisphere, thus proving the globe. Checkmate flurfs. Just kidding.
Wait, what were their conclusions?
I don't know. I'll see if the video says anything.
Okay.
This year's Medicine Prize went to Leven E. Schenk, Tamim Fadai, and Christian Buchel for demonstrating that fake medicine that causes painful side effects can be more effective than fake medicine that does not cause painful side effects. That's all in your head. They presented the Physics Prize was presented to James Liao for his research into the swimming abilities of a deceased trout. Physiology was presented to U.S. and Japanese researchers for discovering that many mammals are capable of breathing through their anus. So this is I have to see that. And yeah, there's a bunch of other ones.
How would you be? The point of breathing is to get it into your lungs. How do you get from your anus to your lungs? I need to know.
Hopefully that's part of it, and
All
I'll try. Oh, let me make sure the buttons are all correct for the sound, so I don't have to do it during the video. But I mean, if they're winning prizes for this shit, then they should. They should be able to show their work, you know. All right, let's listen. Oh, it's a lot of people making noise. Oh, and
This is an hour and a half.
Oh wow, it's an hour and a half. Yeah, hang on.
For reasons that I never understand, I always trust that.
Okay, that's terrible.
Wait,
Is that a prize for singing?
Just go somewhere else in the video.
My plans.
So you'd have to.
Coleslaw.
It looks like they're doing
So
skits.
this is all fake. All of it's fake.
Yeah, it's just.
All of it's fake news. Damn it.
Yay. Probably
I thought
written by
plants
AI.
could really do that. I thought people could breathe through their mammals could breathe through their butts. Well,
Well, we'll have to do
fine.
more research on that. Maybe
It
I
must
should
be
watch
like
it.
a fake Nobel Prize. That's pretty cool.
No, it is.
Actually,
It says it's fake, but I thought they were actually giving away prizes because it said it was inspired by. But maybe I'm just
inspired by
retarded.
real research.
Speaking of that,
What up, retarded faggots?
Well, we're the retards of the evening. I really wanted it to be real.
retards of the week.
There's
to
so many.
us.
There's so many dumb studies out there, though.
Well, that's
I can
why.
see all of that being real.
Like that guy that was trolling like the peer-reviewed thing and was talking about the rape culture of dogs in dog parks, and got it actually peer-reviewed, like a serious paper put through. And then after so many of them, they figured out that he was just doing it to troll him, and they stopped doing that. But the point that they took so many of his papers seriously and like peer-reviewed them is that's science, though. You got to trust it. So this isn't quite a world's dumbest criminal, but good for this little girl. An 8-year-old Ohio girl drove an SUV on a solo target run. I feel like we've covered stories like this before, but this is a new one. So
I saw this one.
Bedford, Ohio, out in Midnight Mike's country. An 8-year-old girl took an SUV from her Ohio home and drove for miles to a store where she was later found unharmed, authorities said. The girl, whose name was not released in the vehicle, a 2020 Nissan Rogue. Gross. Of all fucking vehicles you could have taken, you took a Nissan Rogue. Were reported missing around 9 a.m. Sunday, Bedford police said. Family members said they had last seen the girl at the residence about 2 hours earlier, so she went on quite a little fun Sunday drive. As police launched an investigation, they learned a small child had been spotted driving a vehicle on a nearby road, but that vehicle could not be located. The SUV eventually was found a short time later in the parking lot of a Target store, about 13 miles from her home. Police soon found the child by herself inside the store. She told officers she had struck a mailbox while driving, but nothing else. Authorities said did not say why she had decided to travel to the store and provide further details about her trip. The girl is too young to be charged criminally, police said. It wasn't clear Monday if any charges would be filed on the matter, which remains under investigation. Yeah, they're going to charge the parents with like neglect or something and probably put her in a foster home.
No, what? I mean, it sucks that they didn't say why she left. She was just like, man, I just really want to go shopping.
She was a little girl. She wanted to go shopping for shoes or something.
And she just took her relatively new-ish car, parents' car.
I'm saying good for you, kid. You wanted something at
She
Target.
knew how to
and you
start
went.
it, though. She must know something. Maybe they live on a farm and she knows how to like drive a tractor or a riding lawnmower or
Well, she
something,
knew
or a
it-
golf cart.
Good enough to only hit a mailbox, which she was very honest about. So
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think my 18-year-olds hit more stuff than that.
she probably just hit a person too and was like, "Oh no, I can't tell them that."
She's like, it was a mailbox. It jumped right out in front of me, and I kept going.
I wish there was a video of this one. See, all the ones that I want to see videos of, they don't have. I don't want to watch that stupid Nobel Prize bullshit hour-and-a-half thing. Next story. After months on the run, a murder suspect falls through the ceiling and into custody. So this is more of a dumb criminal thing. No video, but it does have pictures up here for the video watchers. I mean, it's very clear what happened, but let's find out. The authorities got a lucky break when the murder suspect they'd been pursuing for months fell, so to speak, into their labs. I wish I had my on that one. Oh, there we go. through the ceiling of the building where he'd been hiding. The U.S. Marshal Service said agents captured 20-year-old Dario Wilkerson on Monday, months after a warrant for his arrest on charges of first-degree murder and reckless endangerment. The task force, stop it, pop-ups. The task force investigating his whereabouts tracked him to a residence in Memphis. Law enforcement agents didn't have to look long once they were inside. So Wilkerson attempted to hide in the attic. As the Marshal Service searched the residence, however, he fell through the ceiling. Officials said Wilkerson was not injured in the fall. Well, that's good, because you got to bring him to justice.
Well, he could probably sue.
Yeah, you could probably sue the owner of the house for
Yeah.
not, for no structural integrity in his hidey hole. His dramatic arrest caps off a saga that started in early April with a shooting that left a man dead and a woman injured. Wilkerson was one of 3 people ultimately arrested in connection with the incident. So the Memphis police were actually responding to a disturbance call near an apartment complex on April 2nd when they heard multiple gunshots. Oh, this is the dude he killed. Wow, he shot him in the back of the head. Holy shit. Gunfire also struck a passing vehicle with 2 passengers, one of whom was shot in the shoulder. She was fine, though. The outlet cited surveillance video that allegedly shows Wilkerson lunging at Cunningham, the guy he killed, setting the fight in motion. The other 2 suspects shot at the victim as he ran away, and that Wilkerson can be seen on camera running to the victim and picking something up off the ground next to him before leaving the scene. Wow, that seems kind of like a lucky break. Because...
Where was he hiding?
So, it just says the task force investigating his whereabouts tracked him to a residence in Memphis. So somehow they knew exactly.
I'd like to hear more about how he got there and how he survived.
I know. Tell us your story. Maybe we can get him on the show.
Nah.
So how was that hiding? How long were you hiding there for?
Did you sneak downstairs when the owners were asleep and make sandwiches? What'd you do?
Fed their cats for him. Vacuum.
Like ultimate gaslighting. Just move the pictures around a little bit and then go back to your hidey hole.
With your sandwich. So this is nerd news. YouTubers build world's largest iPhone. You can hear my dog back there. It's because she's retarded. A pair of YouTubers broke a Guinness World Record by constructing a scaled-up iPhone 15 Pro Max measuring 6.74 feet tall.
Is it functional?
I don't know. I didn't read this yet. I just saw the headline, like usual. A tech reviewer enlisted the help of gadget building specialist DIY Perks, aka Matthew Perks, to build the world's largest smartphone replica, so I doubt it. He said he wanted to create a giant iPhone to celebrate the milestone of his YouTube follower count, surpassing that of the official Apple account. The finished phone had to be fully functional, including a touchscreen camera, flashlight, and charging port. And there is a video, and hopefully it's not just fucking music.
Aaron here has set me the biggest challenge of my entire YouTube career, building the world's largest iPhone. Pretty much everyone's familiar with the iPhone, but why on earth build a giant one?
Well, we are just about to overtake Apple in subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we need something to commemorate the moment.
This is a huge deal considering that it's a small team versus a massive corporation. However, building the world's literal largest iPhone, I have a feeling it's not going to be easy. Every component on the phone has to be fully functional. The screen, cameras.
Just to pause it there, it is a fucking 32-minute video. Didn't check that. All right, let's get to where they unveil. Oh,
let's see.
Hang on. They're kind of showing the chassis.
Save time in the long run. One thing to note is that these large box section trusses are not only required around the outer perimeter, but also in the center, as all focused on this area alone. This is because the phone's entire weight
They're making
will be
it out of like
resting
aluminum.
on this single point, as the plan is to have it able to be
All right, let's see the finished product. Hang on.
removed.
Oh, look at all
but
that.
now that the
Holy
screen is in
shit.
place, they can be
So he's basically just building a computer in the shape of an iPhone. Okay. that
refitted,
makes more sense.
this time carefully.
Quite a bit less difficult than making an iPhone, I assume. Oh, yeah, and they put the little cameras on there. Look at this.
With appropriately strong magnets for accessibility reasons, and it really completes the look. It kind of messes with you because it's a familiar item just on a massive scale. What have we done, Aaron?
Let's see it work. Not convinced. Oh shit.
So, It's working. This is incredibly satisfying and a huge relief to see it actually in action and that the TV and touch layer have survived. But the biggest challenge perhaps left is actually to get this over to Aaron's place. But thankfully,
So they even built, for the audio listeners, it looks like exactly like a phone and it works. He was even playing a game on it. And
He probably just logged in with his Apple ID. He
With-
probably made that possible so that everything just uploaded to it.
with how big that is, like, I wonder how the speakers sound, you know?
Let's hear it.
I don't know if they're going to show that.
Wow. The camera.
So they built a giant charger for it too, though.
Wow. Oh my god.
The cameras work.
so high. That's amazing.
Oh my.
Can you imagine the
This is
angles
crazy.
you can get the selfies
It
with
makes
that
absolutely
thing?
no sense to play on this, but
Okay, where's the
For
speakers?
here may possibly be the world's largest replica smartphone.
Maybe. Pretty sure nobody else has done that yet, bud.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool, and the fact that it works is pretty cool. You could fit like a decent sound system in that thing, and it could be your TV. So they basically, yeah, they made a big TV that has a touch screen and it looks like an iPhone. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
I like it.
Now somebody just needs to do the Android version of it.
Hmm.
I mean, they could, besides using iOS, obviously, that's probably a copyright infringement if you started charging people for them, but I bet people would buy these. And you could just lease them. You could just have like a monthly subscription to your giant iPhone that's also a TV and four big cameras. I guess if you count the front one. Yeah.
No, it's not exactly. There's no like ease of use with it. Seems like it's probably pretty. It's not the same as.
Well, yeah, because you have to walk up to
handheld
change the
thing,
channel.
yeah,
And now we're
exactly.
just regressing back to, the 50s. So
They could
well,
just make a giant stylus.
if you had your Apple Watch, though, you could probably use it as the remote.
There you
Boom,
go.
there we go. But yeah, I mean,
They probably talk about it in the video.
that's
we
got to
skipped
be
through a lot. Check it out though.
Besides the amount of work that goes into building that, it's $1 million idea. Charge people a lease every month. Boom. And speaking of leases or subscriptions, to the Magic Mind, we have the world's first mental performance shot, as you've heard us talk about before. And you know all the ingredients in it, all the mushrooms, all the ashwagandha, and all the good stuff that gets you going for the day. And like we said at the beginning, you can get a subscription for, and it's like I'd have to look. Fuck, it's like up to. Yeah, you're gonna look for me. Sorry, I'm unprepared this time. But you get a way better deal if you get the subscription that is, I think, $30 a month and once a month, and it's I can't remember the amount off it was with our code legitbatpod. Legitbatpod.
So if you subscribe for 15 bottles a month, it's $59.25, and for 30 bottles a month, it's $97.50.
Right, and you get with our
But
code.
it's a huge discount too.
Yeah, with our code you get 20% off that, and I think it's 48% off the subscription of the 30. But yeah, it's delicious stuff, and we just got another new box in today, so I can't wait to take that to work.
I almost took it, and I was like, no, I can't. It was the afternoon, and I'm like,
But you
I
don't
don't want to
really
be awake, because we also are trying the Magic Mind Sleep, which is amazing and gives us the most vivid, crazy dreams.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to a different dimension every time I take it.
And obviously, for now at least, the code doesn't work on the sleep one, but you can try that one out
Yeah,
anyway.
sorry,
But
I didn't mean to mention that.
the
one,
best
but-
deal is definitely with the promo code magicmind.com/legitbatpod and the promo code of the same name. So give her a try, and like I said, we're gonna leave it till I think next month to decide who wins 5 free bottles of our own supply to send to you.
Yeah, I just want people to try it for real, because like we've said before, I wasn't all about, I don't know. I don't really care about trying new products usually. Kind of I don't know, stick in the mud about that stuff. I don't really care. But I ended up trying it, and I had the most amazing experience the very first day. And I don't know if it's supposed to work that way. I honestly don't. But
No, I felt it the first day.
I hadn't been
miss
drinking
it.
coffee, but yeah, it just gave me a lot of energy, but that wasn't what stuck out to me. What stuck out was that it made me feel more connected with people in the world that I just didn't care about, like at my job. And I probably sound like a huge asshole, but I just...
Well, you are.
Thanks. But
No,
anyway,
I miss it. When we don't have it, I fucking miss it. But anyway, yeah, magicmind.com/legitbatpod and the same promo code. And thank you for checking it out. It's good stuff. And what do we got next? Nudist pals take. Oh my God. This has got to be, I think it's in England. Nudist pals take naked 6-day tandem bike trip across England.
Boner.
Yep, there you go. It's
One
in
lady
England.
even thanked us.
Oh,
They're like, thank you for your nude
massive
bodies.
schlongs.
No, it's a man and a woman.
Oh.
They're probably just friends, though. Two pals are causing a stir while completing a 6-day tandem bike ride, both completely in the buff.
False.
Neil Cox, oh, you've got to be kidding me, and his friend, Jay Antic, I think those are pseudonyms for sure, set off on Saturday on a naked 260-mile journey from Gloucester to Land's End, Cornwall. And our UK listeners will probably have a better idea where the fuck that is, because I don't. The pair are both naturists, meaning they like to spend time in the nude and wanted to see some natural beauty across the southwest of England. And let me tell you, from the picture, the chick is seeing some natural beauty the entire bike ride. Dude's hairy ass crack.
Can you imagine sitting on a bike seat with nothing?
With a dude's ass in front of you?
No, just
Oh,
your ass.
Maybe they have the wide
It
ones.
already hurts wearing pants. No.
The pair have spent some nights camping and others in hotel or B&Bs and even took some nude trips out shopping or to drink in bars while on their journey. All in the buff. Now in Cornwall, they're on the last leg of their cycle and say the response to them so far has been overwhelmingly positive. Neil, a finance worker from Stoke, Cheshire East, Britain, he said, we did a bike ride down to Land's End in 2022 and raised about £5,000. This time it's been more for enjoyment. Yeah, they're just doing it just to be like, look at my shit. We're not far from the end now, and we've had varied responses. People on social media always have opinions. No shit. But we haven't had many negative reactions. Almost overwhelmingly positive, but overwhelming. In Bristol, people had casual indifference, but that's what we want to be the case, really. I would say probably 90% of everybody has casual indifference. It's kind of like, oh, weird, naked people on a bike. Anyway.
I'm sure they got lots of pictures taken.
And they had very artfully done pictures now, not showing no. Oh, look, they even blocked out their little bums. Let's see if the
Sounds fun. Good for them.
see if the video shows anything. Oh, this is news. I don't want actual news. God, get out of here with that. All right, what is next? Oh, so I thought this one was funny because I've done this kind of exact same thing. So I think he's a soccer player, Victor Adebayo, Bolton Wanderers. Oh, that must be the team name. Yeah, this sports ball player was injured after a hefty sneeze. His manager says Victor is a powerful boy and even his sneezes are powerful. A hefty sneeze has called a professional footballer, aka soccer, to sustain a nasty back injury. So this dude, who is a striker for Bolton Wanderers, the team, had been due to take part in a Bristol Street Motors Trophy Group game at Barrow on Tuesday. He was forced to pull out of the squad, however, because of discomfort in his back and rib cage. His manager, who's already missing first team players because of injury in the international break, said the pain appeared to have been caused by a pretty hefty sneeze. Victor has been suffering with a nasty back injury and the sneeze set it off, believe it or not, he told the Bolton News. He's 26 and he had a scan about it. He felt a bit of a crack in between his ribs and we are hopeful it is just a cartilage or muscular issue, but until we have a good look at the scan, we won't know. It happened after a challenge during a game against Charlton. The coach added he was okay at the time, but then he had a pretty hefty sneeze. Victor's a powerful boy and even his sneezes are powerful. I'll have to start having a long look at myself when players start getting injured sneezing, is what he said. And yeah, I think I've mentioned it on the show before, but I haven't done that, and I definitely didn't go to the hospital about it. But when you're an athlete, I guess you'd want to have that shit checked out.
Didn't you sneeze and hurt your back?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was on the way to work in the car, sneezed so hard that I put a knot in the center of my back. I like tweaked that one muscle that you always have to rub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
From a sneeze.
That's just because you're old. How old's this guy?
He's 26.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
He's just a powerful
Like
boy.
I have a reason. What? I don't care, site. Stop asking me questions. Oh, so we have dick news, and this is a kind of a weirder one than usual. Bizarre, says the headline. Male genitalia found outside Alabama gas station.
Penis.
And luckily they put a big eggplant in front of it, so you can't see the actual member that got dismembered. Let's see. The male genitalia was discovered on Navco Road and McVeigh Drive near Interstate 10 in the gas station parking lot Monday morning. Gas station security cameras revealed a black truck entering the gas station parking lot to get gasoline. The black truck is seen leaving the area, and the penis falls onto the ground. A reporter for the, I don't know how to say that, publication thing says a gas station employee saw police arrive and collect evidence. The employee told the newspaper that it appeared to be an entire human penis.
Oh.
Just the shaft or with balls? It was a chick in that car for sure. This is already a story, right? The chick that cut the dude's ding dong off.
Yeah, Lorena bought
That was a
it.
while ago. Social media quickly saw posts about the story with various non-repeatable speculation and commentary. The gas station parking lot was allegedly taped off. The Mobile, Alabama Police Department said the situation is not believed to have been from an assault or murder. Okay, so you just find dicks on the road all the time, police?
What?
No additional information has been provided. So,
Wait, what the hell else could it be from?
yeah. Is that how you
Self-mutilation?
guys do things down there? Do we have any people in Alabama
Was it
that
like
just
a
find
trans
dicks on the
person?
road and they're like, eh? It was a real penis, though. It wasn't like a...
I mean, a person who wanted to be a woman.
And it was obviously like intact enough to tell what it is. And it wasn't just like a pork chop or something.
Yeah, that definitely. It sounds like if it was cut out with precision.
Well,
that sounds scary.
Maybe we'll have an update on this story because I want to know how else do you find a penis in a gas station parking lot without assault or murder?
Question
Well,
of
like
the
you
day.
said, yeah, maybe they
Who
were just
knows?
really going hard in the paint with their transition, and we're like, I can't wait for the surgery. I'll just do it myself. You have to say it like you're in Alabama, though. I don't know how to do that accent.
I can't wait for the surgery. I'll just do it myself.
There you go. And I think this is the last story I have, but it's kind of a listicle type of deal where a living Nostradamus reveals the 4 prophecies that have already come true this year. So a lot of shows do that at the end of the year. Well, they'll take like Nostradamus or that one other lady that does prophecy from a while ago. She has like a whole book of prophecies. I'll have to get her name and do it at the end of the year this year. But let's see. So this is apparently a dude that makes predictions, and he says 4 of them have come true. So a self-proclaimed paranormal expert and fortune teller has updated his followers to reveal that at least 4 of his alarming prophecies have recently come true. Athos Salome, known to his followers as the new Nostradamus and self-named after the French astrologer and apothecary from the 1500s, claims to have accurately predicted major world events including COVID, Elon Musk buying X, formerly known as Twitter, and Queen Elizabeth's death. I mean, anybody could have predicted Queen Elizabeth dying. She was like 108. Don't quote me on that. So now he's attempting to silence those who question him by pointing to several other prophecies he alleges to have accurately predicted. So it looks like there is a story with this one. Or
How long is this video?
I don't know. We'll see. Let's turn on the sound. Please don't just be music.
Looks like it's just a minute, and it probably doesn't have any.
There's
words.
no talking. So it says, Brazilian fortune teller Athos Salome claimed to the Daily Star that he warned us on July 28th of the asteroid coming toward Earth. I almost pulled up that story too, because it's almost every fucking month they warn of an asteroid like headed straight to Earth.
When did he say it's gonna hit?
And then they're like, nah, missed again. NASA is monitoring the huge space rock, aka the God of Chaos, which is expected to brush by, I fucking missed it.
By our planet on September 15th.
Oh, is that what it said? September 15th?
Yeah, like already happened.
Oh, see? Old story.
So-
That's what I get.
Oh well.
Salome says his past prediction of 3 days of darkness in 2024 has already come to light. Really? And when was that, good sir? Let's find out. Following the Microsoft global outage in July that grounded thousands of flights. Okay. That's a little reachy. He also predicted the Paris Olympics would be an ideal target for cyber attacks, leading to disturbances in the existing order.
I don't think you have to be a psychic to see that.
That's pretty general. France reported as many as 140 cybersecurity breach attempts at the 2024 Summer Games. I do kind of remember that, but was it like power going out or something? See, this is a 24-hour news cycle. We've already forgotten about the fucking Olympics. Nobody gives a shit anymore. Nobody even cares about Trump almost getting assassinated again. It's already over. Who cares? The dude also claims he foresaw North Korea's recent espionage efforts to fund Kim Jong-un's policies. That's... I mean, it still seems kind of general. It says, in fact, the US, UK, and South Korea revealed on July 25th that North Korean hackers attempted to steal classified military secrets. Isn't that happening all the time, though? Aren't they constantly doing that? I just imagine they are. Thankfully, Salome's competition, Indian astrologer Kushal Kumar, buddy, dubbed the new Nostradamus, isn't so spot on. Kumar predicted that on June 18th, 2024, World War III, I gotta move this pop-up, would be triggered that, World War III would be triggered. That turned out to be a dud. We don't know yet, though, do we? It could have been triggered and we just don't see it yet. Huh?
Look at this fear porn video they have. It just shows multiple explosions.
And obviously they show the curvature of the Earth because, you know, so it turned out to be a dud. What else? Oh, that was it. That was the fucking end of that. Okay. Well, yeah, I never...
We're still alive, people.
Everybody knows that we don't really take any predictions too seriously. It is fun to see what people think. And a lot of it can be general and pretty easily predicted just by paying attention to what's going on in the news. It's not that hard to predict anymore, especially if you listen to shows like we do. It's like, oh, yeah, it's not even... I think that's
my thing is always there's never... You can't predict the end of the world. I mean, you can if you want, but you're never, ever going to be around to say, I told you so. Because the world will end, so you're not going to be there.
Hey, you're going to be under a pile of rubble going, I fucking knew it.
Unless there's a way to reverse it. I guess that would be the only way, the only reason to even say anything about it.
Or if we could get somebody who does gematria and numerology to put that into practice for the future instead of just looking at every other past event, that'd be great. If you can crack the code on gematria and actually do some like good calls on what's going on in the future, then we might start believing you. You start small. Start like a week out. Like on this day, because of these numbers, this is going to happen. Then I'd start paying attention and be like, oh shit, they figured it out.
They might do that already.
Well, I have heard some of them do it with like gambling, and people have actually made money off of people's gematria claims for like different like Super Bowl and all that stuff.
Really? Okay,
but a Super Bowl, I mean, that's pretty 50-50. It literally is one team or the other. So, but if you could call like who's going to go to the Super Bowl and who they're going to win and who they're going to lose against, that would be amazing. I would start gambling a lot, but then everyone else would figure it out, and then nobody would win. Anyway, that's about it for this time. We'll see you next week or week after for another Planet Retard.
Send us your stories for Magic Mind.
Yes,
please.
send them.
We read them all.
It's legitbatpod@gmail.com. Send them over. I want to hear about your terrible lives so I feel better about mine. Okay?
Or you can make a fantastical one, like the Ig Nobel Prize or whatever it is, that fake Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah,
thing.
or just write me a fake story.
Yeah,
Really,
write
whoever
a fake
has
story.
the best one wins.
That's fine too. Don't sing it. We just want it in an email.
And please email it. Don't do it on the DMs. It's a train wreck over there, and I probably won't see it. So email, okay? All right, have a good night.
Fuck off.
Thank you for listening to Legit Bad. Please address all content grievances to gofuckyourself@yourmom.com. See you next week.